welcome back, all you hollow table heroes, to another IMPS, Imperial Military Podcast Show. We're your host. My name is Itachi, and we got my good friend, my guildmate, my buddy, my pal, Evo on. What's going on, brother?
What's up?
Not much, man. Welcome to week 78, ladies and gentlemen, of the Imperial Military Podcast Show. Man, we've been doing this for 78 weeks, so this is technically episode 78. We've been having a lot of fun with this, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely been a lot of fun. So this week, tomorrow is attack phase of season 11 of Grand Arena, ladies and gentlemen, and we are headed over to Dathomir, and that means we got a whole bunch of stuff going on with these lovely ladies, the Night Sisters. Definitely can be a pain over on defense, but you're going to want to save them for offense this season in Grand Arena, guys, to get those feats. So make sure your Night Sisters are ready. Asajj, Mother Towers, and Old Daka. Night Sister Zombie in the gang to get the most out of your Grand Arena this season.
I like that graphic.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Did it up real quick. So hopefully you guys have your Night Sisters ready. I know on one of my accounts I do. The rest of my accounts not so much. So we'll be missing out on those feats on out of 3 of my accounts. So
I got them rolling on my main, and that's it. I'm not anywhere near ready for the imps account.
Yeah, imps. Asajj looks nice on my imps, but that's about it. Really, it's just that hyperdrive bundle that's got those gals rocking and rolling for sure. So, guys, we're waiting and holding on. We should get some kit reveals this week, hopefully. Doc Diggler, what's going on, man? For our 2 Galactic Legends, so it is drawing very, very near. I'll be looking to probably make a video on the kit reveal. It may happen during one of the streams this week, so we will see. Friday night is probably going to be a little later than what it usually is. Got my little man. He's back, and he's ready to come hang out with Dad. So Friday night we'll probably we're still going to do the stream. It's just going to probably be a little bit later than what it normally is. So, all right, guys. So we're going to get into it. We got our IMPS Itachi account and IMPS Evo accounts. $0 spent, 0 money down. Absolutely no money spent on these accounts. 100% free to play. I think a lot of times we definitely want to spend money, seeing how we do spend a little bit of money on our other accounts, but we don't. We want to bring that free to play experience straight to you guys, so you guys can enjoy it. Enjoy our struggle. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's turn off that B-roll. And so here's my account, the IMPS Itachi account. I've been starting to slip down here into the 200s again in Arena, man. Padme just isn't doing it for me here as of lately, but that's okay. That's okay. So Arena rank is 197. Definitely have a lot of room for improvement on there. And then fleet rank, I am at 16th, which is very nice. Some very nice payouts there in fleet arenas at 16th. So please excuse me if my voice goes out. It has been going in and out all day, so there is a good possibility that I have some troubles a little bit later on. But let's get into our favorites, and then our favorites, and then on to the rest of the crew. So, favorite here, we got General Grievous. He still has the same amount of gear that he had on last week. Those 2 pieces going on to gear 13. So we haven't made any progress there. Asajj Ventress, we did get to gear 12. We got 1 out of 2 Zetas on her, which is nice. So we're trying to get ready for gas here, guys. B1 battle droid. We just need 2 more pieces to hit that gear 13, ladies and gentlemen. Seems so good. B2 super battle droid. We did get him to gear 10. I think he was gear 9 last stream, so that is nice. Geonosian soldier. Still one gear piece away from gear 13. So he's coming. Droideka is still sitting at gear 10 right now. And Magna Guard, we did get to gear 9, and I went ahead and popped that Zeta on Magna Guard. Now Plo Koon is finally 7 stars, my friends, and he is sitting at gear 10 on his way to gear 11. Han Solo we haven't really touched. Shaak Ti is my main fleet hard node farm. So my first farm of the day for fleet battles is 5A hard on this account to get that Shaak Ti to 7 stars. She is 22 out of 100, so she is coming up on 7 stars quite quickly here. I'm pretty excited about that. Chewie, we haven't done really anything with Chewie either. The Honey Jahani, she is my secondary farm for regular hard nodes over in the light side, 6A hard. So she's coming along, 111 chars currently out of the 25 needed to go to 3 stars. And then Basil Sean Fallen, she is our main farm over in hard nodes, 183 shards right now. So she's a little bit past 5 stars. And she is over in the dark side nodes, 7A hard. And so that is my farm working towards Darth Revan. Obviously the main goal right now is gear and heading into gas General Anakin Skywalker, ladies and gentlemen. So let's start us off here with a little bit of 500 first. So still no movement on these guys so far. I definitely need to start working on their gear here very, very soon as we come to the completion of a couple of farms with Shaak Ti and things like that. So these guys are all 7 stars. They just need gear. They need Omegas and Zetas, of course, as well. But that is what they need to be as formidable as they can be. Moving on to Bounty Hunters. Haven't touched these guys. Still sitting where they're at. Boss at gear 12, double Zeta. And yeah, we're gonna work on these guys eventually because I do need to get that 7-star Chewie, but right now the focus is all on my man's gas, so we'll get there. Moving on to the Empire. Now, as you guys know, Galactic Legends for this account is definitely going to be a 2021 project all the way around. So although we have some of these characters already in the works, like Colonel Stark, General Veers, Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, Grand Admiral Thrawn, we're not focused on them right now. So I will get focused on them at some point, but we're just not there right now, and I'm not going to rush on these guys. I think Slicker may or may not still be the better way to go. Granted, we already had Palpatine and Vader worked, whereas you guys can see here pretty soon, First Order I did not. So we'll be going for Palp and then Slicker because let's be honest, I already got Palp already worked up here quite a bit. So whereas we're going to need to do a whole lot more work over in the First Order, as you're going to see here in a little bit. Ewokins, not touching them. These guys are walking just fine. They don't need any more help, and they can continue to chill where they are at, my friends. Moving on to the First Order. Now, as you can see, these guys need a lot of work. We need a lot of farming to do. We got some of them already at 7 stars, but like I said, we'll Palp and then on to the First Order and continue on down that road that way. So this is all 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to G-Rev Galactic Republic. This is the pride and joy of this account, and as you can see, I took Padme and Jedi Knight Anakin up to Relic 6 this past week. So C-3PO still at 5, Kenobi still at 5, and Ahsoka Tano still at Relic 5. I haven't really worked on anybody else in the Galactic Republic. Like I said, right now we're working on some of those separatist droids right now, and some other characters like Plo Koon to get them ready and prepared for gas. I gotta start working on Mace here really soon too. He's got to go up on the board. Moving on to Geos. I did take Spy to Relic 4. But outside of that, I haven't really done too much else. Like I said, Soldier's really close. Brood Alpha's also really close to both being Gear 13. We'll take Poggle to Gear 12. He's only one piece away. So we're really close to finishing our Geos and where we really want them at. We're stopping at Relic 5. I don't see the reason necessarily to take him up to Relic 7. They're doing great over in Geonosis territory battles. Dark side, so. Moving on to Jedi. And our Jedi, ladies and gentlemen, Jedi Knight Revenant Relic 2. And Jolie Bendo still hanging out where he has been, guys. Gear 12, he needs 2 pieces for Gear 13. Bastila Shan still needs her 2 pieces for Gear 12. Grandmaster Yoda needs 1 piece for Gear 12. Hermit Yoda is still at Gear 10. So, man, I don't know when I'm going to be able to circle back around to my Jedi, but I definitely need to, for the sake of Geonosis territory battles, light side. And just for Grand Arena, to be honest with you guys. Now, Night Sisters, outside of the Sides Ventress, ladies and gentlemen, they're not looking too hot. They're not looking too hot. They need some work. They need some work. They definitely need some work. But again, this is a project. Night Sisters right now for me is a luxury, for sure. Although I want them, they're a great team, very formidable. People have issues with them over in Grand Arena, but we're just Galactic Legends, all these legendary events, blah blah blah. I mean,
where do you put them in on the list? Like,
yeah, where do I put them on the list?
Are they a great team? Absolutely, but who do you bump to get them in first?
Right, they're a good, not great team. They're a B+ team, maybe A- with relics, but you know that topper echelon that's really going to take us to the next step, ladies and gentlemen. It's just I don't see it right now. So maybe throw aside into some separatist teams and call it a day. Old Republic. Not much going on with these guys. Carthanasi, Canderous Ordo have been done for a while as far as getting to that shard count. They're going to need gear and things like that, but we still got to get the Honey Jahani and Bastila Shan fallen to 7 stars before we can start working on the gear for these guys. And so they're hopefully we're looking by the end of 2020 being able to at least have D-Rev unlocked for sure. We only got a few months left, to be honest with you, so try to finish up this gas farm and the gear needed for gas, and then I can hop over to Old Republic and that Darth Revan farm, to be honest with you guys, to get them up. D-Rev is highly needed on this account for sure. Moving on to Rebels. Haven't really worked on these guys either, so I think this is also going to be another 2021 project, getting CLS and working towards Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker and stuff like that. That's another one of those 2021 projects that we can work on. So Palp, Slicker, and then working towards CLS and Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. I think that's a good lineup for 2021. Moving on to Viva la Resistance. Again, she might be moving more towards 2022, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of relics. It's a lot of relics for her. A lot of time that's going to be needed to go into this and this faction. So, I don't know when. I don't know when. We don't even have JTR yet, so we got a lot to do there. Separatists, the Seppies, guys, this faction is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Now, we got some way to go for Wat Tambora. We're going to be much closer after Geonosis Territory Battle Darkside, which is going on right now. And that's probably going to spark me to do a lot of work on Jango Fett, Nuke Gunray, Count Dooku, and then we can plug Asajj in there, and then we'll have 3 separatist teams to actually use in Grand Arena, which is actually pretty doggone nice if you do, if I say so myself. They would all be defensive teams, which is nice. General Grievous is a great defensive team. Geos are a great defensive team, and Nuke Gunray with Count Dooku, Wat Tambor, Jango Fett, and throwing Asajj, man. We got some great teams going on here in the Separatist realm, guys. These guys are pretty good. Definitely have stepped it up a notch with the reworks that they did, the addition of Separatist droids. It's a good faction. It's a really good faction, actually. All right, Sith. Oh, sad face. Ooh. Guys, this is my worst account for Sith. At all my counts, this is by far the worst. Yeah, Sith needs some love on this account, guys. Again, this is getting into I don't have time. I don't have time right now. It's like, where do I fit them in? And Sith Empire, now once we start working on Darth Revan, the Sith are going to start looking a lot better, because we're going to be working on a lot of these different characters, to be honest with you. So that's coming up. Hopefully by the end of this year. Oh no, we're headed into October this week. We really only got like 3 full months left of the year, which is crazy, man. It's crazy that summer's over, we're in fall, and Christmas is right around the corner. Ooh. So those are my characters, guys. Let's head over to ships, and we'll do light side, dark side, as always. So let's hit that light side up, guys. BTLB Y-Wing, I'll hit that up every once in a while, but not very often. Rex's Arc 170, I'm always looking for this guy over in the Fleet Arena store. He shows up so rarely. I mean, he's worse than Dengar in low gray right now. That's how bad it is. Barter Starfire is ready to be actually unlocked, so that's good to go. Sokastano ship is good to go. Anakin ship, man, we still have got to get this to 7 stars, and so this is going to be one of my holdups, my snags for gas. As you see, Anakin is all good to go, but his ship, guys, this is just hurting my heart. Now, this is my secondary farm on a daily basis over in Fleet Arenas 1B hard fleet battles. I highly recommend, if you are a free-to-play player, as soon as you get this node 3-starred, start farming this ship. You're not going to regret it. It's a great ship, does fantastic things with the Galactic Republic, whether that be under my man Mace Windu in the Endurance, or under the Negotiator. Obviously even better in the Negotiator, but either way, you won't regret farming this ship. All right, so our rebels have been 7 stars for a while. I did activate Plo Koon's ship. Is at 7 stars. Looks like we can do an upgrade here, which we're going to do right now. We got some upgrades. Yes, please. Thank you. All right. So that ship's coming along. We get Plo to gear 11. We should be able to finish up his crew power. Gear 7 and 8 requires gear tier 11 on him. So Plo Koon is actually a fairly easy character to gear. I was very surprised. One of those early characters, easy to gear, not too bad. I like it. We do have Han's Millennium Falcon. Again, needs a lot of work right now. It's only at level 50. Let's fix that right now. I got plenty of materials. Let's do that. Level 85. Boom, boom. Yeah. I don't know how I missed this before signing up for Grand Arena. That's so bad. So bad. We're gonna take these up right now, so we don't miss it for week 2 of Grand Arena. All right, yeah. So these guys are going to need, for the most part, me just working on Han and Chewie, and we'll continue to make these guys great. So they just need some work on gear. Clone Sergeant's ship is ready to be activated, but we're not working on Clone Sergeant. Same thing with Jedi Counselor, 421 shards. Goodness gracious. I may take that up to 7 stars just for the additional shard bonuses there. Home 1's been at 7 stars for a while. Endurance, we need 2 more events. So November would be the time for us to be able to get Negotiator 7 stars, and by that time we've got to be done with gear for gas, on those characters for gas, so we can go in and unlock unlock General Anakin Skywalker. This account is ready to not just unlock him, but to take him to 7 stars. And you guys will see that here soon once we go over to shipments. Moving over to the dark side. Our dark side, friends, has been looking pretty good. Hyena Bomber, 88 out of 100. It's about to hit 7 stars finally. And this is one of my farms on a daily basis. I hit this up with my bonus energy on a daily basis. 8B hard dark side. And then Vulture Droid, 2 out of 100, so it's on that 7-star march as well. 40 hard light side. Both of these guys, I use my bonus energies to actually go in and farm. Now, we haven't farmed anything else out of here as of late. IG 2000, we do need to farm. It goes in quite nicely with this droid-centric fleet that we're running right now. Slave 1 needs to be rounded out as well, and IG 2000 for Hans Millennium Falcon. Xandu Blood, 7 stars, boom, perfect. And so really Slave 1 and IG 2000 are the only 2 ships that I need left. 7 stars, so we can 7-star that event. Sunfax, Geo's ship, Geonosis Starfighter, perfect. Spies, perfect. Soldiers done, perfect. Once we get soldier to gear 13, it's going to make them that much tougher to beat over on defense. Tide Vans can go up to 6 stars now, so it's really on that 7-star march, which is nice. TIE Silencer won't get to 7 stars until we go back to work on crew. Imperial TIE Fighter has been at 7 stars for some time now, but I have not worked on that underlying character, guys, unfortunately. The Malevolence, oh man, what can I say about this ship? It's so much fun to play. So much fun. I definitely enjoy it. We are farming this one, and I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. And that's pretty much it, guys. We'll have to put TIE Bomber on the list for sure, coming up here soon. Now, Cantina battles. I know I did not actually mention Cantina battles, guys, and right now we're at that point for Cantina battles where we're over here in the 8s getting this signal data. All right, the flawed signal data, the incomplete signal data, and where's the other one? Where is it? There it is. And the fragmented signal data. Now we're farming that on a daily basis to try to hoard those up as much as possible, because we want to be able to relic our gas as soon as we get them, pretty much. So the more gear I can actually hoard up, the better off. I'm actually going to start using SWGOH.tg to start actually farming that gear that he's going to need to go through each one of his steps, so we can transition to gas pretty quickly, and it's going to be nice. All right, moving on to shipments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a sip of this beer real quick.
Beer.
Oh, that's better. So you guys know what to do right here in shipments. You're going to get these every single refresh that you can. Obviously, our weekly shipments we've already gotten for the week. They had Mark III Carbantes in there. Beautiful. Cantina Battle Store. I'm spending it on these ship materials, guys. And I'm grabbing POW here and there on a daily basis. The Guild Store. The Guild Store is going into gear. Not really too much for us to actually farm out of characters at this point. We will need first order SF TIE Pilot at some point, but at this moment it is not necessary. So we're gonna get our Mark IIIs, we get our stun cups out of here, and we're just hoarding onto this gear, buying this gear on a daily basis, to make sure that we can be exactly where we want. Squad Arena Store, prestige mats all day long for those ships, guys. We still have 2 ships to go, and we're gonna have a lot more once we get into Slicker and Ray, those 2 capital ships as well. Galactic War Store, I'm typically grabbing these ships up at the top, whatever's up here, because I have them maxed out, and so this is just feeding in to our Shard Store. Shard Store says feed me, and so we do. Now Mod Store, I go in here every once in a while, and we gotta take a look-see to see what our credits can buy us. Try to stay away from using that ship material. Obviously, any of these arrows, we're typically looking for speed. If it's not there, we pass. Pass. Don't want any of those guys. And then in these, you're gonna look for speed secondary. So I'm actually gonna grab this. They have potency and tenacity in there for defensive mod. Is really good. So we'll grab what we will out of there, what we can. Fleet Arena Store, again, we're looking for Rex's Arc 170, which it doesn't show its head very often. And so like today, I haven't done a whole lot of farming out of here. Now I will grab Slave 1 out of here as it shows up. As of right now, nothing to do. I'm gonna hold on to these 2,000 until next time. Guild Event Store, we're at 78.8k. Not really touching that right now for Get 1. As I get a little bit over into the 79k, I will use that to come down here, get some gear that I'm gonna need. Well, I may actually pick this up. I'll typically grab the gear that I need. This is why I typically don't scroll unless I'm a 79k or more. But I'm just saving that stuff up, guys, for General Anakin Skywalker. And then our Get 2 is getting poured into the Malevolence, guys. And we're getting close here. We're 20 shards away from getting Malevolence to 6 stars. I can't wait for that. All right, moving on to Championship Store. Again, this is all about the gear. It's all about that gear.
Rebels.
So we definitely want to buy gear out of here, guys. Obviously, the hot items are going to be any of these injectors that are up here, salvage pieces for Gear 13, along with the Chirotechs. Those are your 2 hot items out of here. And then you can always find some other things you need down here as well. Like I need these MK5 Merson thermal detonator prototype salvage pieces right now. So, and then moving on to the lovely Shard Store, ladies and gentlemen. Again, gear, do not waste this currency on General Grievous shards, ladies and gentlemen. It is not worth it. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. So keep it moving. We're gonna buy these med packs. Yep, thank you. And this is where you want to get your gear, guys. This is where you're gonna help yourself with Gear 12, Gear 13, Gear 10 even on some of these pieces. And then you have your things like your MK5s. You need those all day long. So get those gear pieces out of there, ladies and gentlemen. So that's my account. Apparently my camera's having a hard time focusing. I don't know why. Oh man, Evo just went into a match over here. Evo.
Yeah. Trying to climb a little bit.
Trying to climb, huh? So yeah, that's all I really got here, guys. You guys got any questions out there? I guess while he's doing that, we can try to dial up a squad arena over here.
Well, I'm about to get my face handed to me, so it won't be too long.
Won't be too long.
No.
That is a hard team to deal with over there in DSA. All right, let's see what we can do here. We want to go right after Annie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quit this.
Okay.
Oh, I can't.
You can't quit. You can't forfeit on those.
After you lose 2 units.
Yeah.
Sure. Give her a go.
All right, we gotta get around this taunt from General Kenobi. It's so annoying. He taunts all the freaking time, man. This is actually what ends up making me losing battles is Kenobi. General Kenobi. All right, back over to Canopstus. Ugh. It's so bad. Let's see if we could put him in the stun skis here. Nope, couldn't get the stun. Jeez.
Alright, ready when you are.
Alright, let's pass it over to Evo.
Maybe not. Something just froze.
Uh-oh. Are you frozen?
I think my blue stack's froze.
Alright, we're gonna wait on Evo there. I've lost my Kenobi. Which is not good.
Alright, we're good.
Alright, back over to Evo.
Yeah. I can't tell if we're on me or not. Are we good?
Yeah. We're on you.
Sweet. So I've done a little bit of work since last time, so I'll have a little bit to report. So let's go ahead and dive into this here. We'll look at 5 first. So I did go through and activate everyone, throw as much threw as much gear on them as I could. Actually worked all their mods, so I've got a full team rolling here. Obviously, they still do have abilities that need to be rounded out. So the team's not done yet. And, Echo and Trooper are they're only at gear 7. So I just got them high enough basically for the extra protection on them. So long way to go with this team, but I do have a workable team here now. So kind of excited about that. Extra team to throw around in Grand Arena. Bounty Hunters, no movement on them. We're going to go ahead and do this to Dengar. Why not? That's Dengar gear 11. I do need to fix their mods for sure. But they're chilling. They're still a good team. Relic 3 Bosk is really all you need there for certain things. So he's going to do me well in the Dark Side Geonos and Territory battles.
Nice.
Empire, same thing, just kind of chilling. One gear piece away from Vader being gear 13, so ooh. I'm gonna put a little love in on him. Let me actually see. I've got some. Hold on. Yeah. So hitting these guys up whenever I can, but not a focus. I did go through and activated all my Ewoks, so I need to go through. I ran out of. What's it called? This stuff. Credits. I ran out of credits trying to work on mods for everybody, so I'm gonna let them build back up, and then I'll come back and I'll work on these guys' mods. And once I get their mods worked, I'll go in and work on C-3PO. First Order is just not happening. Galactic Republic, I have Shakti activated, so she's on my troopers team. Nothing else changing currently with them. I don't know if I had 5s gear 12 in the last stream or not, but yeah, still working on these guys for their ships. And once I get C-3PO, I'll kind of round out that team so that I have my Padme team going. And I'm also working on Yoda, the other Yoda.
Hermit Yoda.
So, Hermit Yoda. I think all I could think of was Hoda, and I was trying to think of his actual name. So, also we're working on finishing up Hermit Yoda so I can work him into my Jedi team.
Hoda is also acceptable.
Yeah, I know. Geonosians just kind of doing their buggy thing. No changes yet. One piece away on Sun Fac, but everybody else needs the gear. Healer, Jedi. So no changes to the Jedi recently, aside from Shakti. But we can see down here, where is he? Hermit Yoda. He's 15 shards away from being 7 stars, so I'll activate him soon and get him rolling. Night Shisters. No movement. Old Republic, we kind of went through. No changes on them. They're just waiting for their turn at Malak.
Nice.
Phoenix, there's no movement. Rebels, there's no movement. Obviously, there's a lot of work that needs to be done there, but they're not a focus right now. Pretty much it. No changes to my Sith. Still kind of rolling with what I have, so. That's it with them. Ships. I do have a 7-star Anakin, because I'm not bad. But, my Umbaran's not done yet. So, I mean, these first, what is it, 6 right here, is my main fleet team at present. So, obviously, Houndstooth with the Relic 3 Bosk is awesome. Anakin is now done, just continuing to work on Anakin's gear. Ahsoka's been done, also working on her gear. Baran Starfighter has, 107 shards left to go, so I really need to start focusing on him, but I don't know. I grab him when I see him. Biddleby, farming every day, almost to 5 stars. Very slow farm, but I am farming him every day. Plo Koon is maxed out. Just need to work on the character, Plo Koon himself. So I need to work on getting him 7 stars and getting him geared up. I mean, I can gear him up high enough to finish out his ship abilities, which is what I need to do. I need to kind of round him out. I've been kind of transitioning and doing other stuff, so yeah, that's that team right now, and they're, you know, I'm always top 50, usually top 20 when I play, if not higher if I push, so definitely loving that team right now. Nothing else going on in ships at the moment. Go ahead and get this here. Should I get this before I lose? All right, and then obviously shipments, you know, same story all around. Just always grabbing these guys here. Always needed for that relic run. This hasn't reset yet, but obviously, you know, grabbing whatever I can in here. Carbontes this week, which was nice. Cantina Battle Store is going in the shipbuilding materials, so I can transition it over into mods. Guild Store is all gear. Usually I look for anything that, you know, is a big need when I'm low. Usually I'm over 1,000 here, but well, everybody needs these. So those. Oh, never mind. Not. Squad Arena Store. I've actually put a couple.
Funds.
I've actually put a couple into credits because I'm so low on credits right now.
4.85, man. And we just had a credit heist.
I was down at 200,000 after working on those 2 teams.
Oh wow.
So Galactic War Store, so I've been getting the ships up here, and then if I'm feeling silly, I'll go through and pick up shards for people that aren't done yet. Just so I can start rounding out random people, you know. I don't always do this, so my currency builds up, and then I'll just go through and, you know, spend a bunch. Mod Store, I'm not going through that right now because I don't have enough currency. Fleet Arena Store, Plo Koon.
Nice.
Who else we got?
Maul.
Ooh, Umbaran.
Nice.
2 for 2. And then if I have enough currency, I'll grab Quill Sergeant, but I'm not going to grab him right now. I want to hold this currency in case these 2 guys come back again before I get the payout.
Smart. Oh man.
Yeah, I told you, man. I've been working on Hoda and Wampa.
Oh, that's right.
So
You almost got Hoda.
10 shards away.
Yeah.
10 shards away for Hoda, and I don't know, 140 shards away from Wampa. Championship Store, it's all going into gear, so I don't have any. And Shard Store is also gear. So again, these go everywhere. We need lots of those and some of these.
Yeah, Championship Store, you should never have really any currency left over. Unless you're just trying to farm something specific and waiting for it to come around.
Pretty much. Also helps if you, participate in all the random things.
That helps as well.
Hey, I've already set my defense, so I'm good to go.
Good.
Ready to go. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Awesome. So if you guys are over in the Discord, you got to see a preview of the 2020/2021 farming guide. So I'm gonna show you guys a preview here on the channel tonight. Evo and I have been going through, we're building this right now, building all the graphics for it. It's going to look much different from our previous graphic. I'm pretty excited about this. It's taken a lot of time to do, but you guys will be able to see it here right on the screen, and so you guys see that we've got it kind of laid out: light side, dark side, cantina, squad store, Galactic War Store, and fleets. We'll do the rest of the stores on a separate graphic by itself in the different phases of what you actually need to get out of there. But as you guys see, we're gonna have these in phases this time. Last time they were in tiers. This time it's gonna be in phases. I'm really excited about this. We're gonna show the unlocks at the bottom, and then what you should be farming up at the top. So that's what we're going to be doing. Like I said, guys, this is a little preview so you guys can see phase 1 right now. Obviously with Galactic Legends, the new Galactic Legends coming out, it definitely changed what we were originally thinking for the originally for doing for phase 1. So we're right back to where we started with Phoenix. So we're playing free to play. Go for Phoenix. It's going to set you up.
Get away from them.
Can't get away from them. It's going to set you up for some great success. So I will tell you guys, this is going to be a pretty ambitious. A pretty ambitious farming guide. I will tell you that. So just be prepared for that. If you guys are new to the channel, don't think, oh man, this dude's crazy. I'm really not. Believe me, you can get to where we're saying you can get to. But like I said, we're going to actually record that probably over a weekend or something like that once we finish the graphics. And so what we'll do is that'll be like, we'll probably release that on a Monday. So the Monday and then Tuesday we can discuss it live with you guys while we're going over our free-to-play accounts. So but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. We do have Grand Arena this week, guys. So tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got round 1 opening day of season 11. We'll be headed to Dathomir with those lovely Night Sisters, or those nightmarish Night Sisters, I should say, over in Grand Arena. And then again on Saturday and Sunday. So get ready for that. Sunday I will schedule based off of football games that I want to watch, just FYI. But we're gonna get out of here. My name was Itachi and he is
Evo.
And until next time, my friends, we're gonna go ahead and throw up the deuces. Peace out, y'all.
Something like this.